Welcome to Cuckoo English Podcast for daily English practice.
Hey, listeners! Let me ask you something. Be honest. When someone speaks English to you, do you first translate it into your language, then think of an answer, and then translate it back to English?
If yes, then this episode is especially for you.
So welcome to Cuckoo English Podcast, the podcast where you don't just learn English, you feel English.
This is a place where we talk about life, mindset, discipline, and growth.
And teach English along the way. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jeremy, and today we are talking about one habit that secretly slows your English down more than grammar.
More than vocabulary, more than pronunciation.
That habit is translating in your head.
So, Jeremy, before we jump into today's topic, how are you doing today?
Honestly, I'm good, but it was a long day at work. I was juggling a lot of tasks, but I am happy because I had a very productive day.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. It was that kind of day when you feel exhausted, but also satisfied because you spent your time on things that really mattered to you.
Exactly. And it's funny, I didn't even think about how to say that in English. The words just came out.
Exactly. No planning, no translating, no checking grammar in your head.
And yet, it was correct English.
That's the interesting part, isn't it? Some English comes naturally, and some English feels heavy.
And usually the heavy English is the one we try to translate word by word.
Yes, we don't struggle because the sentence is difficult. We struggle because we're converting it.
Which is actually the perfect place to start today's episode.
Today, we will tell you why translating in your head slows your English down and how to move towards speaking more naturally.
So, listeners, if English feels harder than it should, stay with us and watch till the end to learn some interesting tricks to speak English like native speakers.
Hey, Sophia, let me tell you a short story. A few years ago, when I was learning English, someone asked me a very simple question. How was your day? I knew the words, I knew the grammar. It was an easy question.
Let me guess. You stayed quiet.
Yes, my brain froze. I smiled, I paused, and inside my head, this was happening. English, my language, thinking, English again. Those 2 seconds felt like 2 hours, and suddenly I felt nervous.
And during that time, the silence became awkward. Your confidence dropped, your heart started beating faster. You began to think, why is this so hard? Or why can't I answer such a simple question?
Yes, and suddenly English felt scary.
Listeners, if this has ever happened to you, you are not weak. You are not bad at English. You are not slow. You are just over-translating.
Let's understand this clearly. Our brain is not designed to translate fast. Translation is a skill, not a natural process. When we speak our mother tongue, we don't translate.
We just think, and the words come out. But in English, many learners try to translate every word.
And when we translate, our brain is doing 3 jobs at the same time. First, understand the English sentence. Second, we convert it into your language. Third, then we create our answer.
And convert it back into English. That's a lot of work for your brain.
Yes, that's exhausting. That's why you feel tired after speaking English.
That's why you forget simple words you already know. That's why your sentences come out slowly.
The problem is not your English. The problem is the extra step in your mind.
And once we remove that step, English starts to feel lighter, faster, and more natural.
Now that we understand why translating is a problem, let's talk about how to stop it.
And don't worry. This is simple. No difficult grammar, no complicated rules. Jeremy, what's the first tip?
Tip 1 is very important.
Learn phrases, not single words. Many learners study English like this: good, fine, happy, busy. But in real life, we don't speak in single words. We speak in phrases.
Exactly. For example, don't just learn the word good. Learn phrases like, I'm good, thanks, or that's good news, or it's all good. Now suddenly, one word becomes many real sentences.
Let's take a very common situation. Someone asks you, "How are you?" or "How have you been?" Easy questions, right? No difficult words. But many learners still freeze because they try to translate.
But if you learn ready-made phrases, you don't need to think. You don't need to translate. You already know the answer. I'm good, thanks. Or I've been pretty busy. You just say it.
And when you repeat these phrases every day, something interesting happens. Slowly, they become a habit. Your brain stops asking questions. The sentence comes out automatically.
And that's the goal. When English becomes a habit, translation disappears. So listeners, from today, don't write single words in your notebook. Write full phrases. Speak them every day, even alone.
Now, tell us in the comments, how was your day? Don't write just one word. Explain it a little.
And don't worry about making mistakes. We'll read your comment and check if your sentence is grammatically correct.
Now, let's move to tip 2. This one is powerful but very simple. Listen a lot of English videos, but without subtitles.
Yes. Watch easy YouTube videos in English. Watch cartoons. Watch simple podcasts. At first, you will understand only a little, and that's okay.
This is very important, listeners. You do not need to understand everything. Your brain is smarter than you think. Even when you don't understand every word, your brain is still working.
Yes, it starts noticing sounds. It starts noticing patterns. It starts feeling the rhythm of English. Slowly, your brain stops translating and starts thinking in English.
Subtitles feel safe, but they force your brain to read, not listen. Without subtitles, your brain has only one choice: listen and understand in English.
At first, it feels uncomfortable, but that discomfort is growth. Think about how children learn language. They listen again and again. No subtitles, no translation.
Yes, so start small. 5 minutes a day is enough. Easy content, no pressure.
And slowly increase the difficulty level. And remember this, you don't learn English by translating, you learn English by using it and hearing it naturally.
Phrase by phrase, sound by sound, day by day.
And that's how English becomes easy, natural, and confident.
Tip 3 is this: talk to yourself in English every day. This might sound strange at first, but it works extremely well.
Yes, you don't need a partner. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need your daily life.
For example, when you are cooking, say simple sentences in your mind or out loud. I'm cutting the vegetables.
Or, I'm boiling the water. I'm making dinner. No difficult words, just normal, everyday English.
When you are walking outside, you can say, "It's cold today. I need my jacket. It's a busy street." You are not studying English. You are using English.
And this is why it works. Your brain starts connecting English directly to actions, no translation. Slowly, English becomes automatic.
Even 1 or 2 minutes a day is enough. You can do it while brushing your teeth, while walking, or while waiting for a bus. This daily habit trains your brain to think in English without pressure.
Now let's talk about tip 4, and this one is very important. Make mistakes. It's okay.
Many learners are afraid of mistakes. They want perfect English.
They want perfect sentences. But here's the truth. Native speakers make mistakes too. They forget words, they change sentences in the middle, they say the wrong tense sometimes, but they don't stop talking.
Yes, English is not a math problem. It's not about being perfect. It's about being understood.
When you wait to translate perfectly, you lose confidence, you lose fluency, and sometimes you lose your voice.
So don't stop yourself. Don't wait for the perfect sentence. Speak first, correct later. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are proof that you are using English.
Silence doesn't improve your English. Speaking does. Every mistake teaches your brain something new. Every sentence makes you stronger.
So, remember these. Talk to yourself in English every day and don't be afraid of mistakes.
English becomes easy when you stop fighting it and start living with it.
Little by little, day by day.
And that's how real English confidence is built.
Now, Jeremy, what is tip number 5?
Tip 5 is simple but very powerful. Don't use fancy words or difficult sentences at first. Many English learners think this way. If I use big words, I will sound fluent, or if my sentence is long, my English is good. But this is not true.
In real life, native speakers love simple English. They don't think about big words. They think about clear meaning. Simple English is not bad English. Simple English is strong English.
Let's look at an example. Instead of saying, I am extremely exhausted due to excessive workload today, you can say, I'm very tired today. I had a lot of work. Both sentences mean the same thing, but the second one is easier, more natural, and more confident.
When you try to use fancy words too early, your brain slows down. You start translating, you start doubting yourself, and then you stop speaking.
But when you use simple sentences, your thoughts flow faster. For example, I like this. I don't understand. Can you help me? I'm busy today. These sentences are small, but they are powerful.
Think about children. They don't speak in long sentences. They start simple, and slowly their sentences grow. English works the same way.
Fluency comes first. Complex grammar comes later. If you try to be perfect from day one, you block your progress. If you try to be clear, you move forward.
So, listeners, give yourself permission to speak simple English. You don't need difficult words. You don't need long sentences. You don't need perfection. You just need to speak.
So today, let's quickly remember what we learned. Stop translating in your head. Learn phrases, not single words. Listen a lot without subtitles. Talk to yourself in English. Make mistakes, and use simple English at first.
English is not about impressing people. It's about expressing yourself. Your English doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be real. Every small sentence you speak is a step forward.
If you speak a little every day, your confidence will grow, your fear will shrink, and English will feel lighter.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. We are proud of you for learning, for trying, and for not giving up.
If you enjoyed this episode, practice one tip today, just one.
And don't forget, English is a journey, not a race.
We'll meet you in the next episode, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Until then, keep it simple, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.